Cold shower.
This is the second time we
I
did that.
know.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Drunk with Facts. It is Thursday, August 29th, right?
Is it
It's
sad that
29th?
it took a minute
I know, right?
for me to be like,
It is.
what
It's
day
August
is
29th.
it? Oh, is
Welcome
it the 29th? Oh, because the first is like
Monday.
tomorrow.
Do we have 31 days or 30?
That's cute.
I don't even know. Well, whatever. We'll figure it out.
We have that many days.
Hey, Boz the Books, Kathleen, Christine, what's happening? How we doing? I should start Rumble. How's everybody out there in Rumble land tonight?
They're rumbling.
Rumbling.
We're
hanging
good.
out? So, yeah, should be a fun show. Waiting to see if,
Yeah.
waiting on Jack.
Thought you were gonna like.
Oh, I don't know. So, get our sponsor out of the way. Quick sponsor break here. What You Say Designs. And then he also does Trigger Threads for all your Second Amendment apparel needs.
Didn't I get a baggie from him too?
Yeah, you did. We did.
It's sad that I'm trying to remember where I put
Hey,
that
Allison.
baggie.
I think it's in our gun case.
It's a really nice baggie. And
Yeah,
I
you
don't
put it in
remember
the-
if I have
it's in
anything
the-
in it.
It's in the gun case, I think.
I don't think so.
I don't know. Who knows?
Man, that was a good baggie too. Because that little one reminded me of it. And I was like, I think I have one that's like that. And I don't
Right.
know where I put it.
All right, wait for some more people to jump on. Another special announcement. Papa Joey and I are bringing Truth About Beer back coming this fall. So stay tuned for that. Pretty excited about that. Gonna be a
Both
good-
of you
good
guys
time.
are like 2-year-olds.
Why do you say that?
You're so excited. Like you get to play with your friend again. Oh my goodness, I get to play with my friend again.
Really?
Yes. You both are just so excited.
Hey, did we not have a good time doing it?
You guys had a blast.
Right. So
Did I not enjoy laughing at you 90% of the time?
I'm sure you
Yes,
didn't. So
that's
do most
great.
people. So
As long as we remember what
yes.
was the thing that we learned last time, hit record.
that was a one-time mistake. Not gonna happen. Again.
And
And it never happened again. That was we
As
learned.
of yet.
We learned from that time, and that was it. So
as of yet.
exciting.
Exactly.
All right, so tonight we're talking about bottled water and
It's
how
not
safe
been thrilling.
is your water. We've learned some stuff, right?
Oh yeah, it's stuff I can't think about. These are the things I really don't need to. I don't need to know. I really didn't want to think about this kind of stuff. I was already freaked out enough about the microplastics, and now we're testing water, and it's grosser than I thought it could be.
Well, and I knew nothing about microplastics. I just read an article one day, and
I've known about them for a while, but you ignore them. You just let them be.
Yeah, and we'll talk about that tonight on the show.
Just like you don't
But-
heat stuff up in plastic because you ignore it and you let it be. You don't need to know.
But it was funny because I posted a video on TikTok last night, getting ready for the show, and I was talking about kind of giving a synopsis of what the show was going to be about.
Yeah.
And I think
Synopsis. I like that.
I think I had like 1,500 people that saw the video, but I actually started getting like comments. Like people just
Nice.
usually watch the video and don't comment back,
Yeah.
but people started commenting back. I think a couple of people were saying that I was
Crazy.
all for tap water against bottled water or vice versa, and they started throwing comments at me, and I'm like, oh, hold on a second.
Let him be. They're
that's-
chatting.
That's not what I'm not saying I'm for one or the other. I'm simply wanting to compare notes.
I honestly,
Bottled water versus tap water.
there's good and bad to both.
I think there is, and I think it depends on where you
What
live
your-
too.
Well, 100%.
So
So your tap water, depending on where you live and who filters it and all that other stuff, is
Right.
going to be a huge difference. Drinking Phoenix water my whole life made me not get COVID.
probably, but
So,
what sparked this topic for me was I travel a lot, and everywhere I go, I see new types of bottled water, and I'm thinking, 30
Is there a
years
difference?
ago, we weren't drinking. Out
You
of
didn't drink bottled water.
right?
Mhm.
I mean, it was there, it was available, but we just didn't drink out of
you
it.
had it when you went to the office or something
Yeah.
like that, but you never had it in your home. You never had
very rarely.
anything. Yeah.
You drank
Unless you're
tap
having a
water.
party. Like you never had that.
Well, tap water was the way to go.
You had tap water in a cup.
And then they came out with the Brita filter, so people started
then
getting
we
the
did that.
filters
Oh,
and
yeah,
stuff
yeah,
like
we
that.
did
So
too. I did that in my apartment.
bottled water really wasn't a thing, but now it's everywhere, and it's not cheap. I mean, you look at Smart Water versus what's the other one we drink? Core. It's
And then
sometimes
you
it's
get your
it's
metal bottles.
$3 a bottle. Then now they have the aluminum bottles out now,
Which
and
I like
these
the
aren't too
aluminum
bad.
bottles better because you can reuse them and it's a metal bottle. But then again, everybody has their cups that they cart around with them. So why not use those? But where does your water come from?
Right.
I don't care what you put it in. Where did you get it from?
Right. So we figured we'd do a show about it, do some research, and we figured we would test 3 brand names.
Sorry, I was yelling at a dog. She was looking at
I
my
was
foot.
wondering what you were doing.
And then I got the look of
You-
disgust.
You got the look. So we'll
And
be
it was like the over the shoulder look because her back's to me. She was like, "What in the
getting that disgusted look.
the
So,
mean mommy look?"
so we'll be testing water live on the show tonight. So we have a test kit. We have another
Got some
device. We have some, like I said, we're going to do 3 popular
you,
ones.
Dad.
So Smart Water, Dasani, and Fiji.
Oh no, it's not Dasani. It's it's Aquafina.
Aquafina, yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah. Or Arrowhead. I mean,
Got the wrong one. And Fiji, because we wanted to be fancy.
Fiji. Yeah. And Fiji's actually popular. It's actually a popular water. So
See, now my thing is
Christine
where
loves well water.
Hell yeah. We don't have that out here.
No. You still have 6 cases. Don't scare
We
me.
have like 20. We buy water like crazy.
I know we have a lot.
We do Costco water though.
All right, so let's get into it.
Okay. What are we doing?
I'm gonna pull up
Can
your.
I just
Go ahead.
say something to
What do you
begin
wanna
with? So we poured fridge water and tap water 10 minutes before the show. Fridge water doesn't look terrible. It actually looks like water. The tap water
I'm looking at
it's
that.
a little bubbly.
Look at all those bubbles. I'm gonna pull up our test cam. See if you can put it in front of the test cam.
Where's my test?
So we have a test cam.
No, you can see it better from in front.
Yeah,
See all those bubbles? Look at all those.
that's insane. And all the glasses are in our cabinet.
Same
so nothing.
glass, all
Yeah,
washed the same.
Yep.
Not bubbly.
That's a trip.
Very bubbly.
That's interesting.
It looks like bubble water. Okay,
and that's tap, right?
This is tap
That's tap
water,
and
yep,
that's
it's
fridge.
got the-
Interesting. Okay. So already we're learning stuff. All right. Let's
Don't put it. Do not, whatever you do, take glasses of water and line them up in front of the window and let the sun bake on them a couple days. You'll get friends.
I'm doing here.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to find the bigger screen. Okay.
That's because he's not in the bigger screen. That's the bigger screen. So you have to.
No, I know, but
He's like,
I'm trying to
what is he drinking there, by the way?
bottle water.
Where is he?
I don't know. He's standing by some
Not
kind of
not somewhere
some kind of
safe.
lake. Not somewhere safe.
No,
Probably not.
looks bad. Okay, what are we doing? We going? Here we go.
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
When did the bottled water wait, what?
Craze.
Sorry, I saw the number and it threw me off. ADHD going walking around. When did the water
Wow.
bottle craze begin? We're going that way. It messed me up. In the
Can you-
first commercially distributed water organization in 1767 at Jackson Spa
You need glasses.
in Boston. No, I don't like bottled water. I like water bottle.
Well, it said originated, not organization.
Oh, probably. I read like 4 words ahead of time. This is the
I see
problem.
you do.
Don't
I
do
can't read
that.
it because your cup's in the way.
Oh.
So there's no way for me to step in and help you if I need to help you, you know.
You can't read it on the little screen?
No, I can't.
I can't
honestly
either.
can't. The first plastic bottles were polyethylene, however you say that last word.
Terephthalate.
No, terephthalate?
Sure.
Sure. PET bottles, which were faster and cheaper to produce than any other type of water bottle. Plastic bottles quickly replaced glass and became the industry standard.
See, I wish we had glass. I wish we went back to glass. I
Yeah.
like glass better.
I think initially they thought plastic would be better for the environment, but yeah.
Well, we were dumb.
Yeah.
And that's fine.
That's true too.
It's cool. We learn from our mistakes. Why bottled water? As the commercial bottled water industry grew in the late 19th century, people turned to bottled water. That just messes me up. As more convenient and a safer option than the questionable urban water system.
And again, that goes back to where you're from.
Where you
know,
live.
what state
And
you
well,
live
and back then, I mean, if you're talking early or late 19th century, do we have the stuff in place to actually be cleaning this? Do we have the stuff in place to be testing that it's clean? I mean, nobody really knows. So is that why we got pushed to bottle water?
Oh, I think
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like there was all those unknowns.
Right. That's true. That's true. I don't know.
I don't know.
With the passage of
Again,
the Clean Water Act of
totally-
1972, the EPA would send out health advisories, HASs, to report contaminants in the water systems, making the public weary of tap water.
Isn't that Brockovich?
Erin Brockovich,
Yeah.
I think that's what part of her story was.
Started
yeah.
it?
Yep.
Because that was the late 60s, early 70s,
Yeah, it was, huh? It was.
I think. Going back to that.
What did Christine say?
Oh, I don't know.
Hell, I can't read my 65-inch TV either. Well, I got these monitors hoping it would be easier than trying to look up at the.
Well, they're
at the-
easier for
the big
comments,
TV.
just not.
I don't know why this screen should be bigger. I think I have to edit this to make it bigger. 'cause
It
I
is
haven't-
bigger,
I haven't set
technically.
up- Yeah, it's not though.
It's-
It's usually easier for us to read. But
You made stuff tiny. Okay.
so,
So what am I looking at?
so this is just a sample of the reports that get sent out.
Oh, okay.
So it talks about microbes and then
What's growing?
the chemicals that are in the water.
Copper chloride, zinc,
Yeah.
foaming agents.
Soap
Is that what's in ours?
probably it's got bubbles. You got bubbles.
Odor. How do you
Well, you
Measure odor.
You test it for odor. If it's
Does it
got-
smell real
shouldn't-
bad?
It shouldn't have an odor to it. Water shouldn't have an odor.
how do you
to it.
test that
I
though?
don't
Like
know.
you have a fake
Your nose,
sniffer?
you smell it.
I know, but like can you barely smell it? Do you smell it a lot? Is it like a 1, 2, 3?
Well, I mean,
level,
you
like-
probably test it for like a sulfur odor
I know,
or
I'm
something.
just-
You're being a smart ass.
I know.
Okay. All
But
right, go to the next
sulfate's already in there. See, it doesn't count.
one. So this
Okay.
just another example of a HAS.
We don't
that's-
get those.
that's
Do
what
we
they put
still
out.
get those?
I don't know if
They probably do. They're
well,
probably like the CDC. They're somewhere.
well, if you go to EPA.gov, you can bring these up. You can
Yeah, I
pull up
probably
the
don't want to.
reports. Yeah, probably not.
I don't want to. We should look it up.
You should.
No, I really don't want to.
So this is interesting.
Well,
This,
if I
this-
look it up, we might have to move.
this was a study done. They tested water, and tap water provided more than 1% of the DRI for only 4 minerals: calcium, magnesium,
Magnesium,
copper,
And sodium.
So
What's
daily recommended intake DRI
why would water give you that though?
because that's what's in the water, though. That there's
Oh, it
High
provided more than
concentrations.
1%.
Right.
I'm with you now.
right.
I thought like we were looking for water to give this to us, and I was like, why would we do that? That's crazy though, because if you're taking calcium or sodium and you're trying to keep that out, that could be a significant amount for people.
Christine says downriver for me, the water smells like chlorine.
On a level of 1 to like, well, how do you level that?
I don't know. I have town water, but I have soft. I have soft in my filter my water, but I always drink bottled water. So you have soft water.
For
You
your
have a soft water
house.
filter, right? Yeah, I think so. So these are some of the hard metals that are found in water, and that's
Probably not good.
another table. That's interesting.
Lead.
Yep.
Cadmium, arsenic, mercury, zinc, selenium, sodium, calcium, magnesium. Okay, calcium, magnesium are bad. Mercury,
That's kind of bad.
probably not good.
That's kind of bad.
So is arsenic and
Yeah.
lead. Probably not
So
good.
those are the different. So
Probably
on the,
not good things to be
on
in
the
water.
chart, it's the different locations that were tested. So I think there was how many different locations?
13.
13 different locations they tested tap water.
That's probably bad.
I did not read in the
Probably not
report where these locations were. I just wanted the statistics from it. I didn't
probably-
specifically say, hey, this was done in, Phoenix or anything like that.
No.
Yeah.
No.
So this is kind of interesting. So plastic water bottles. 2 inventors in the United States, Enoch Ferngren, and William
Kopitic?
Sure. That's how you say it. Successfully created the first plastic water bottles by mimicking the process of glass blow molding. That's kind of interesting.
They invented the first machine able to mold plastic into bottles.
Hmm.
I mean, it makes sense. You kind of have to blow it or smush it or mold it in some way.
Yeah, well, I'm sure they heat it and mold, that's how it gets molded into the.
Like glass,
Yeah.
you just got to heat it or smush it or mold it.
That works.
That's a thing.
That is a thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
PET.
We'll just call it that.
A polyester plastic derived from petroleum. I didn't know that.
Mhm.
Plastic came from oil. Approximately 490 billion tons of PET was manufactured in 2016 and approximately 60 billion in 2021.
600 billion.
600 billion.
Isn't that crazy? But PET is used in other things, not just water bottles. But PET in a film form is sold as Mylar.
Oh, wait,
which
what?
I thought was kind of cool.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Mylar is like they make the plastic, that real heavy plastic bags and stuff out of. Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense. Oh, yeah, sure.
It's kind of cool, though.
Sure.
I didn't know that.
Interesting. Problems with plastic bottles.
There's a few of those.
Oh, there's pictures. Probably not good. Break down between 400 and 1100 years and don't fully biodegrade. Well, we know that. That's bad.
Yeah. But what's bad is they break down into smaller pieces, releasing microplastics into the environment, specifically the ocean.
Well, into you're drinking whatever
that's a whole nother story.
Microplastics are.
That's what's found in the plastic bottles themselves.
Yes.
We're talking about the degradation of the
as
bottles,
it breaks down. Yeah.
into the environment.
Yeah,
It's releasing this stuff.
we're
So
done.
they're finding
That's
it, they're finding it in fish. Well, in a sense,
and then we eat it
so then
again.
we eat it again. So we're ingesting it. So
Again. For the second time.
a study of, I was right. A study of two brands of bottled water concluded that one brand tested with 83.9 containing particles sized around 433 nanometers and 16.1% of the particles sized in 66 nanometers.
That's big.
So I was trying to find a comparison for nanometers so people can see what the actual size is, but all I found were these microscopic slides of microplastics.
That doesn't help any.
So yeah, I'm
But
not sure.
That's bad.
Yeah.
I love how they do the arrow. This is what you see.
Right. Well, they're letting you know.
That's what I'm looking at. Yeah, because if not, it's just a big bottle of mush.
All right.
According to a January 2024 study, like just now, published in the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences, a liter of bottled water contains about 240,000 microplastics.
Let that sink in for a minute.
In a liter. That is not a liter. 4 of those is a liter.
Right.
2 of those is a liter.
2. Yeah, 2 would be a
2 of those is a liter.
Yeah.
So you have 120,000 if that was plastic, microplastics in there.
Yep.
So a core water bottle, because it's about the same size. Yeah, I don't like that anymore.
Now,
what do you do with these microplastics? Do they just sit in your gut? Do they sit in your stomach? Is there just
I didn't
is it
even
like
get into
eating
that.
hair and it just hangs out in one spot until you
I wasn't even getting into that because that would take us down a whole nother conversation
that's
because
just
it
where
talks
my whole
about
brain went.
cancer. It talks about all.
I don't
kinds
even
of
want to talk
other
about
things.
that. I just want to know how you get it out of your system. Does it go into your bloodstream? Do you absorb it because it's so tiny? Oh my God. Why would you do this to me?
Does anybody know out there? Has anybody read into this? Has anybody looked into this?
Oh,
I'd be curious about that.
rabbit hole me.
Let's do let's jump to our first fact of the day.
What is our first fact? Don't eat microplastics.
So first fact of the day, almost 50 billion water bottles sold in the US each year. 50 billion.
Water bottles or cases of water?
Water bottles.
What?
That's a lot. 50 billion is a lot.
A year.
A year.
It's really, I figured it'd be more than that.
Did you?
Because think about it. Every barbecue, every sporting event, every baseball stadium, all have water bottles. You don't get cups. Some are actually surprised.
Well, you'd have to do the math. So if a
50
case of
billion.
water bottle is 24, right? How many cases would that be?
24 or 30, depending on what you're
Right.
buying.
Yeah, it depends on what you order.
So we have
40 in the
30. We
Costco.
have 30, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. We have 180 bottles probably in our closet, just us.
Right. But billion's a lot. When you really look at billion.
But you
it's a
think
lot.
about a stadium
Right.
has 30,000 people.
Yeah, they probably sell.
They all get
100,000,
one
you know.
water bottle a day. And we're just saying one. You probably get more than one. Everybody gets one. You have 30,000 you sold at once. It's not very much. That's not very much. You have every concert, every sporting event, every hotel, every resort, I figured it'd be more than that.
I think.
Plus, you got all
it's a
the
lot.
barbecuers and everything.
Yeah, true. Good point.
I don't know.
I think it's a lot.
I mean, it is a lot. I figured it'd be more. Not that I have any conception on 50 billion.
That's why I said if you do 50 billion divided by 24, that's going to tell you how many cases. That's a lot of cases.
Oh, please. 50. I don't even know if I can type 50 billion.
If you're basing
50,
it. That's true, Christine. Schools, too. Schools give out water bottles.
500,000.
500 million.
Hold on. I got to get there. My calculator doesn't go that high. It only goes to 500 million. Okay.
Well, what's that? Do 500 million.
500 million divided by what? 24?
24. Let's say that's the average.
Was 20 million cases.
Yeah. I still think that's a lot. I think that's a high number. But what do you think? It was like in the trillions?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, it's a year, though. It's a year. It's a year.
Yeah.
Meh. Again, I have no
I
idea
still
what
think
that.
that's. I think
I have no
that's a
idea what
large
that
number.
actually means. So, not a number I know. Are we ready?
We are. I was hoping Jack was here and we could have
think
more
we lost
conversation
him.
about this. I think we did. Not
He's
sure
eating
where
all
he's
the
at.
cookies.
Probably.
If you don't have cookies
We
downstairs,
don't
or
have
you'd be
cookies.
downstairs. He's eating all the cookies. Okay, are we ready?
Are we ready?
Are we ready? Probably not.
Probably not.
Okay, so we've got the fridge. How are we going to do this?
Well, we want to test. All right, let's talk about
What
a
do
couple.
we-
Let's talk
yeah,
about a
what do
couple
we
things
wanna
first.
do?
So, I bought a test
You want to
kit
get rid of your thing?
off Amazon. Yes, I'll get rid of my thing. Well, actually, there's a couple of slides that pertain to this, so
Okay.
I won't
Don't
get
get rid
I
of
won't
your
get rid of my
thing
thing yet. But so I bought
Yes,
it.
I'm too.
I bought a test kit,
Yeah.
relatively inexpensive from Amazon.
Oh, I was going to show it, but
So
you have it there.
24 bucks.
You get a lot.
Yeah,
you get
gives you
100 strips.
Gives you 120 test strips.
Oh, I didn't bring the other ones.
They should be in there, no?
Oh, they're in the box. The box is over there. I moved to the box.
Oh, did you move the box? Okay.
I
We'll
have to make sure
go
I
grab the
don't run over
box.
a dog.
So it comes with the 120 test strips, which is pretty good. It comes with 2 bacteria tests, and then it comes with the metal tests, the heavy metal tests, or the chemical test, I think. Chlorine. Yeah. So it's lead, iron, copper, chlorine, and fluoride that you can test in there. So not bad for 24 bucks.
Nope.
And this is not a sales pitch for the kit. I don't know how reliable it is.
No idea.
We've done some preliminary testing the other night, and it seemed to be, pretty right on
I mean,
point.
we have no way to compare it, but it
Right.
made colors and they were different.
Yeah, it definitely
So-
reacted. So we'll try it. We'll see
Did
what the bottled
something.
water does and what the tap water does. And then I bought another device called a TDS monitor. And yeah, we'll show it when we actually do it on the cam.
Well,
We'll
you
test
can
with the
see.
cam. So what TDS is it
Total dorks.
total dissolved solvents, I think it stands for, which
Sure.
is any type of chemicals or anything that's going to be in the water itself. So
It's a dissolved solvent.
and it's measured in parts per million. So between 50 and 150 is excellent for drinking. 150 to 250 is good. 250 to 300 is fair. 300 to 500 is poor, not good for drinking. And above 1200 is unacceptable. So,
Like you could die.
which means it would make you very sick, probably, I would think.
I'm
So we'll be testing.
a little nervous about that part.
Yeah, we'll be testing all the water with that too.
My bubbly water too.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what that comes up to. That'd be interesting.
I don't know why it's
So-
like.
It's so weird that it's got the bubbles in it. Yeah. It's probably got fluoride in it or something. All right. So
Well,
we're
it
gonna
would be good for you. At least it's good for your teeth.
test
What are we
Dasani,
testing? Okay,
Fiji, and Smart Water. Okay. Go to the
I
next
gotta
slide.
get my life
We'll
together.
go to the next slide. I'll talk about the next
Go
slide.
to the next slide.
Yeah. So a little bit on the water itself. So they have nutrition labels on it. So some
Which
of them
just crack me up.
will show
Ooh, Fiji shows stuff.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't know how I feel about
You
that.
want to read that? Because I can't see it.
Fiji has silica, calcium, magnesium, tells you the pH, the bicarbonates, and the total dissolved solids. Oh, it shows you the TDSs.
So that's good because
We're going to test you,
because
fuckers.
we'll test it and see how accurate it is.
Please don't sue us if we're not right.
And then the water originates in the Yakara Valley on the island of Viti Levu.
Oh, I was like looking at
I
the
like
label.
that.
I'm like, where do you see that? Oh,
Where
it's on the
bottled
top
at the
part.
source.
That's fine.
So Dasani I found interesting. Read Dasani.
Which part?
The top.
Dasani is largely sourced from municipal supplies and then filtered in bottled water plants before being bottled. Places Dasani source its water from include California, Minnesota, Arizona, Colorado, and Michigan. Dasani also bottles internationally in locations such as Kent in the United Kingdom and Malaysia. So my Arizona water is right in there.
So essentially you're getting tap
Arizona water.
Tap
Yep,
water
it's
filtered
good stuff.
in Dasani. So
And they have nothing in there. Well, they don't show any of that stuff. They just show fat, sodium, and carbs.
why would they show fat in water? Does that make sense?
Fat, sodium, carbs, and you want to know why? Hold on. Where is Fiji bottled?
In Fiji. That's what it just showed it there. Yakara Valley.
That's why. Because Fiji, you have to, out of the country, US sucks on all that stuff. Out of the country, you have to show it's actually in it no matter what it is. In the US, you just have to show calories, fat, sodium, carbs, and protein. They don't care about nothing else.
But I think the
Where
Fiji
was our
water
bottle? Our bottle was water. Our bottle was watered
was watered.
by the Coca-Cola Company in Atlanta, Georgia.
There you go. There you go. Right out of the sink. Sink with a
Proud,
filter on it.
produced in America. No, this is American. Never mind.
Hey, Rumbo, if you guys want to comment, shoot a comment out there. We can actually see it, even though we can't see it on StreamYard.
And then
We're monitoring it. So if you want to say
Smart
hi
water.
and say something, go for it.
Artesian spring water from Northern Connecticut is distilled. How can it be artesian if it's in Northern Connecticut?
I don't know.
Is distilled and then electrolyted. No, electrolytes like magnesium, potassium, and calcium are added. It's bottled by Glacier, a U.S. bottler.
So what do they have? Do they have any?
Atlanta, Georgia.
Atlanta, Georgia. Georgia's popular.
Georgia makes a lot of water, clearly.
Any nutrition in the nutrition facts
Nope,
there? Nothing?
because we all have zero because we're made in the U.S. Okay.
All right.
Fiji, I'm not in the right order. We're going to go Dasani.
So we're going to do those three.
Bloop, 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 bloop.
Plus our tap water and our filtered water from the refrigerator.
My
So
tap water is bubbly.
Yep.
I'm a little nervous about that.
That's so bizarre. I still can't believe it's got a ton of bubbles in it too.
I'm a little nervous about
That's just
that one.
crazy. It almost looks like freaking champagne. Right?
It really does. I'm like, it looks like my canned bubbly water.
And the bubbles stick to the side of the glass. That's interesting. It's
Don't
probably
pop.
got bleach or something in it. Sorry.
You're not making me feel any better about this. I drink the fridge and the tap water all the time. So
Well, that's
I'm
what this
really-
is. I drink
I'm
it out of
really
the
not
fridge.
okay with
Well, the
that.
fridge looks good. It's not bubbly.
As bubbly. It's got a little
Oh,
bit.
it
It's
does
got a
have some
couple bubbles.
in it. Look at that. I'm starting to get a little
I
worried.
can't
A
open
little
this.
nervous here.
Ah, the other
There you
hand.
go.
Muscles.
So this will be interesting how this turns out. Because again, I don't know the validity of this kit at all. So hopefully it works okay.
Here we go.
But we have a camera. So we'll turn the camera on. You can see as Lindsay puts the strips down, you should be able to see the color that it's changing to.
Should I put them in the order that they're in so I don't forget?
Yeah, you don't, I mean,
Because when I line them up,
well then, what order? Like that order?
in this order.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can. That's
no,
fine.
not in that order. Am I in that order?
No, you're not, but
I
that's
can
fine.
change it.
No, that's fine.
Done.
Okay, done. Let's flip one around. You're good. So do we want to
No.
test the TDS first?
No.
Or
That's the one that scares me the most.
yeah, so they do have, our refrigerator does too, Christine. It does
Yeah,
have
but
the
Christine,
filter
the
on
key
it,
is you have
but
to actually change it out.
you got to change it once in a while.
I do. When I forget.
So the only reason I'm saying I don't know if the test strips leave anything behind. So I don't know if we should do
Okay.
TDS first, right?
I'm with you.
You never know.
'Cause
So
you put stuff in it.
So I'm hoping our little experiment cam there will catch the numbers on this. Hoping, praying.
Is it on?
I'm
Can
going
we
to turn it
see?
on right now.
Can we? I take the thing off.
Yes. You got to pull kind of hard.
That's what she said.
So it's got some sensors on it. It'll actually take the temperature of the water too, which is kind of cool. But we just want to know
Oh, do I hit
the
temperature?
TDS count. Yeah, if you wanted the temperature, you would hit temperature.
Can you see?
But
oh, there you go. I can see. So
Okay.
it says 0.
you're making the camera go nuts.
It's freaking out. Woo.
All right. So what do you want to test first?
Not our stuff in the house.
Okay.
We're gonna start with the smart water.
So we're
gonna
going to
go
test smart
backwards.
water first.
So I put it in for a minute.
Yep.
And then I hit
And then once it registers,
hold.
yep.
Are we writing this down at all?
No, but I'll bring up the chart again in a little bit so we can compare it.
Can we go? Oh, do you want me to go back? You got it? So because it takes the whole screen. So smart water is good. We're at 22. Whoa. Hey. what am
Sorry.
I?
22, there it is. It's flashing
Okay.
at 22. So 22 is
Oh, I had
not even on the chart. So I'm assuming that's
You
good.
are excellent for drinking. Good job, smart water.
So not even on the
Dasani.
chart. So dry that out a little bit.
I did.
Did you? Okay.
Shaked it.
You shaked it. Shaked it up.
Shaked it.
She shaked it up.
Shaked it up. Okay.
Dasani,
Oh shit!
probably want to let it register for a second, but
It didn't even
Did it?
move.
Okay.
It's 22.
all right. So Dasani's good too so far.
Interesting.
What?
They're both the same. I'll do it again. We're back to 0.
Leave it in there for a minute. See if it changes. Give it a chance to register. No, she's staying at 20. She's staying at 22. I'm saying that's a win.
I'm saying Dasani's good.
22 is a win.
Sorry.
You freak out the camera when
I
you
know.
put it that close.
I go too fast. And start over. Back to 0. Okay. Fiji. They better not.
This one should be good. But you don't know though.
Don't
It's got
myself wet.
it's got a
it's got stuff in it.
it's got
should
stuff
have
in it though. So it's got and it should be what does it say it should be?
222.
Okay. So let's
How many? What is this measure?
parts per million, ppms.
And that is mg per liter, milligrams per liter. So I don't know. Might be different. We're gonna find out.
Oh, maybe it does. I don't know.
PG.
Now you make me wonder.
It doesn't even sway. Oh, it is swaying. Hold on. If I wiggle it, does it move?
We shouldn't need to.
140. Sorry.
Okay. They say 222. So where are we at? 140.
140.
Yeah, 140 is
Excellent
good.
for
Excellent for
drinking.
drinking.
What's
So-
two? Hold on. Go back to 222. See, but that's not parts per million. It still would be good, but maybe it's different because it's per liter.
Could be.
You know what I mean? They break it up differently. Tap or fridge?
Let's do fridge first. Let's see what the fridge shows.
Got water everywhere. Sorry.
It's going to get worse when you use the test strips.
Shaky, shaky. Oh, clear. Hold. 0.
Okay, we're back at 0. We are testing our fridge
Fridge.
water now.
It's moving around.
Do I even want to know?
Flip the turn again. What's the 500 to 1200?
I would
Do you get a
say
number
I
for
would
that?
say unacceptable. Why?
For 538.
Holy shnikey. Are you serious?
Oh, yeah. Let me do it again.
Does it say, does that TDS monitor still have the book in it? Or is the book taken out?
It's downstairs.
Okay. I'll have to figure out what the TDS, because I don't know if that chart's a fair comparison.
Now you're just
if it
trying to
says-
make yourself feel better right
that's
now.
high. 500, friggin' high. I mean, we
We do
haven't.
have one of the worst water companies in Arizona.
I know, but that's we're gonna have to look that up. Somebody Google that for me real quick. What is the TDS monitor? What units does it measure in?
Christine, the TDS
It's a
3.
TDS 3.
Okay, tap water.
Now I'm curious.
It's going down. Oh, maybe I was thinking.
Is it less than 500?
No.
Okay. Because that would scare me if the tap water was better than the fridge.
What was the fridge water at?
I don't remember what you said.
This one's at 542.
I think it was about the same. Wow, that's
37?
high. That's high.
Maybe it was a little bit better.
That's super high.
I kind of want to test my bubbly water.
Oh, you're
Oh my
no,
God.
don't do your bubbly water.
Wow.
I don't know. You probably don't want to know. You drink a
don't-
lot of that.
Drink a lot of tap water too, and I don't really want to know about that.
That's making me wonder now, because this is
I'm
a
gonna do
TDS.
it.
This is a TDS
We're
level
doing
chart,
it.
but it shows parts per million.
Oh, my bubbly water's great. It does have fridge ice in it though.
What is your bubbly water?
It's thinking. It's going up, which is making me sadder.
But yeah, if you have the fridge ice in it, though, it's going to do that.
I'm at 79. Oh,
Don't break the machine.
almost dropped the whole thing in
Good
there.
Lord. Don't break the machine.
I'm only at 79 for my bubbly water.
Okay, that's
And that's probably from the ice.
now if
That's
we're going
really
off this
cold.
chart, it's fine.
It's my temperature.
So
8 degrees. That's awesome. No, 49, 47. Sorry, we're on Fahrenheit, Celsius. not Fahrenheit. And I was like, dang.
switch it to Fahrenheit.
47. That's still pretty good. Yeah, 79. We're good. We're good. It's fine.
Wow, that's interesting. Okay, all right.
So drink more bubbly water.
I got to know what this is now, because I got to know if this chart, because I literally Googled
freaked out, aren't
TDS
you?
charts and they all had the same numbers on it. So I wonder,
Kind
does that say? It doesn't say what that
of
measures.
freaked
it in?
out, aren't you? Because that's the water we drink.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's just parts. It doesn't tell you what parts it is. I mean, it could be good parts.
Hmm.
Right?
It's the first time using this, so
Just got it a little bit ago.
yes.
Okay, we're gonna play with that later.
Oh, it is parts per million. PPMs. It says it right there.
Literally said that. I told you that earlier.
Oh. Well, that's what this is. I thought it was different measurements. They're
No,
both
it's the
parts per million.
same.
Okay, so we're fine. So
We're not
we're not fine,
fine.
clearly, but we know what it measures. Jesus. All right.
I thought you were asking for
Our-
like a different list that was the right list.
Our tap water. Nope.
And
I don't-
we drank it.
I don't. Well, we drink the filtered version of it, which isn't much better. So, all right. So let's go on to the strip test then.
It's the same terribleness in both. Okay.
Is it?
I don't know. Yeah, it was pretty close. I don't remember what the other one was, but it was over 500. Okay, how do you want to test these? Because my pictures are on here. You don't have a color picture, do you?
No, I don't. Just this test kit, but it's not going to show anything.
No, because you have
So-
to compare it. If I do it here, you can't really see.
You can call it out
Okay.
as you do it.
This is what we're basing it off of. Okay, so directions. After 15 seconds wait time, compare pads to the color of the chart over the next 30 seconds. Doesn't tell me how long to dunk it in there.
It was 2 seconds, wasn't it? We read.
Immerse the strip for 2 seconds.
There
Do
you
not shake off access as I'm shaking. So sorry.
Did you already dump it?
I was just shaking it.
Oh, you can
It's like a
shake it.
Polaroid. I was having a flashback.
Waiting for
I
it
was
to
like,
develop.
You know, you blew on it to make it go faster, and
No,
it didn't
I
work.
did not. I never blew on a Polaroid.
It makes it go faster.
Does it?
No.
No. That's why I never did it.
It makes you feel better.
All right.
Okay, Adam, what are we doing?
Test.
What are we testing? Smart
Let's
first.
do smart.
Dunk 2. Weight 15.
And then look
And
at
then
your
check.
results.
Okay. Dunk.
1 1,000, 2
2.
1,000.
Don't shake.
Don't shake it. You want to put a clean strip next to it on the table to kind of compare?
I don't think the
not that
clean
they can
strip is
see.
the same numbers. Is the same. Oh, maybe. Oh,
No.
yeah. That's what it should be. That's what it starts out as.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good. Okay. Yeah, we can do that. Here's our comparison. Ooh, the top one's changing. Are we at 15 seconds yet? Probably close.
We're probably pretty close.
So hardness, I'm going to go, we're in between 50 and 120, which is hard. No chlorine, no iron, no mercury. Chlorine, we'll go like 0.5. Copper, I'm going to say none. Lead, none. Zinc, none. Manganese, none. QAC, QAT. I'm going to go 5, which is normal. Fluoride, 0. Sodium chloride, none. Sulfate, 0. Alkalinity, 0. Carbonate, 0. pH, I'll go between 6 and 6.4. It's pretty.
It's
Yeah, I'll go 6, 6.4.
It's more on the acidic side, though, huh? Interesting.
But it's interesting because it's still, I mean, it's hard water. I get that. Because you don't really want soft water to be drinking all the time. It's got a lot of salt in it. Okay.
That was smart water?
That was smart water.
Okay.
Good job.
Let's do the old Dasani next. So this is essentially tap water filtered.
Stop taking your. Yes.
We'll
1,
go.
2. We're going to put them to where they're close, but not too close. So our good old filtered Georgia water, Arizona, California, Minnesota, Arizona. It doesn't even say Georgia.
But it's bottled
So they
in Georgia.
ship it to Georgia? They take Arizona water and ship it? Okay. There's our. They're
Really?
pretty close.
Really not much different than the smart water, huh?
No, they're pretty
Surprisingly.
close. I'm gonna say pretty close. They're still about the same hardness. Can you hear me when I'm way over here?
Yeah, you're soft, but
About the same hardness. I would say it's pretty good.
everything else is about the same.
Yeah, it's about the same.
Okay.
I wouldn't say. I think you're. Nope, that's the same. Your pH. Your pH looks about the same. I'm gonna say between 6 and 6.4.
So they're acidic. That's interesting, though. Why would it be acidic?
Well, they're not gonna go all the way to 9.
No, I'm not saying 9, but because I think some of the alkali water is like around 8.
Probably because it's alkaline water. Duh. Okay. Test strip number 3. Fluoride. Fiji.
This
I'm interested to I'm interested to see what Fiji's going to be.
this tout said it has a 7.7
Do
pH level.
who? Oh,
Fiji, which
Fiji. Sorry,
you can already see it. You can already see the difference.
Yeah.
Wow.
Can you see it on there?
Wow, there's some differences all around on that.
Yeah. You got colors in there.
Yeah, we actually got some colors, some difference.
So hardness. See, it's hard though because these are drying out, so they're
Yeah.
changing. Hardness, I would say about the same, between 50 and 120. No chlorine, no iron, no mercury. Chlorine, about the same, 0. Copper, 0. Lead, 0. Zinc, 0. Manganese, 0. The QAQCT, whatever is the same. Fluoride, 0. Chlorine, sodium chloride, 0. Hydrogen sulfate, but your alkalinity, I'm going to say is like 120, 180. What is our alkalinity? It doesn't tell us.
It doesn't say.
Like
Yeah, it doesn't
120,
say.
180, because we're definitely closer to those colors,
Okay.
right?
And
Put her up there.
our pH is
Your carbonates 120s, 180s.
it says it's got 152 parts.
So your carbonate is high.
Is 152 is
And then your
bicarbonates.
pH, I'm gonna go 7.6. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say it's pretty close. Yeah, yeah. So they're almost spot on. They say 7.7.
No, I'm gonna go 7.6. I mean, it's 7.6 to 8.2. It is a little darker, but I'm gonna go 7.6 just because that's closer.
And bicarbonates have 152 MPLs, so that would explain the
You're about
carbonates
right.
being
Yeah,
higher.
because it's like 120, 180.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Interesting.
Good job.
Now the fun
Dang it,
part.
how much is Fiji water? Do we need to buy that now?
I don't know. I didn't pay attention.
It's expensive.
I don't think that, I didn't see any big
It looks
bottles of it.
expensive,
I think
it's
they're all
fancy.
small bottles.
Small bottles and small cases. I can't buy a 30 pack of that.
So out in the audience,
Tap or
while we're
fridge?
doing this, what's your favorite bottled water to drink? Just out of curiosity, what's your go-to?
The TDS test for salts, minerals, and metals.
Yeah,
Okay, good. So not what I was thinking of.
no.
My brain goes down that. Bubbly water. Here we go.
All right, so this is the
1,
tap water.
2.
This should have some interesting results.
Tap water. I'm gonna put that over there so I don't mess it up.
Not really, though, huh? I mean, a little bit. It's a little bit different.
Not terribly.
I mean, that first one is.
Oh yeah, no, these two are like it's closer to the Fiji water.
The first one's super purple on top. Isn't
It is purple because it's hard.
Okay,
That's your hard water. So we're in between hard and very hard.
which is not surprising for
Sorry.
you.
Just the way we like it. Chloride, iron, mercury, we have none. Chlorine, we definitely have some chlorine. Let's
Okay.
see. I got to pick it up and get a little closer to my numbers for chlorine. I'm going to go between 1 and 3 for chlorine.
Okay,
Copper, none. Lead, none. Zinc, none. Manganese, none. QAQCT is actually between 5 and 10, and all the other ones have been 0. Fluoride, none. Sodium, chloride. So that's probably bad. It's all the way over in the 500, which is out of the mark.
for what's that for?
Sodium chloride.
Holy crap!
Huh.
So they're putting a lot of salt in our water.
That could be what all of our parts per million
Could
are.
be your bubbles too.
Could be my bubbles too. Hydrogen sulfite, 0. Alkalinity, 0. Carbonate. I'm going to go between 40 and 80.
That's a lot of salt in the water. You said it's over 500.
Yeah, sodium chloride.
Good lord.
Yeah, because look, it's literally yellow. It's
It-
not
it-
pink
yeah,
at all.
it truly is. Yeah.
That's
insane.
pH. I'm going to go between 6.8 and 7.2.
Okay.
Okay.
So pretty neutral.
Not too bad. I'm a little upset about the sodium chloride. That's kind of
That's interesting.
a lot for me, personally. Since I'm on a low salt diet. No, I'm really not. Fridge, we ready?
Yeah. Allison, you drink Dasani? Drink the bottled water. You tested the second,
Second one,
Yeah, that's
Dasani's.
Dasani. Yep.
I mean, it is bottled in Georgia.
All right. What? This is the fridge.
Yes.
No. Okay. Now I'm really curious to see if the filter does anything
2.
at all at this point.
Like I said, it's been a while since I changed it. We should do them right next to each other because you can't compare them this way.
Why?
We'll do them because this one's already waited too long. We'll have to dip them
I
together
don't,
and
I don't
set
think
them
the
down.
colors change.
It
that much,
does
do they?
because these colors have changed on these
Oh,
ones
okay.
already. Yeah.
Hmm.
We'll dip them together and set them right next to each other and see.
Okay.
We have enough.
We have plenty of strips.
I really want to test the dog water.
She was saying that.
I really don't actually want
You
to
probably
test
don't.
the dog water.
The pond waters would be the best.
I bet you it really is.
Why? Because of all the algae and stuff.
Because of
that's
all the
in there,
fishes
or-
and algae and everything,
Yeah, it
like
could
the
be.
dog water outside that has the algae in it. I bet you it's actually pretty good.
I bet it's got all that bacteria in it, though.
Oh, you know, we're
Probably.
not testing for
Yeah,
that.
I'm sure it's got
Okay.
bacteria.
So hard water, they don't look much different. All that's good. All that's the same. Your manganese is good. QA/QCT is same.
What's the sodium
Your
chloride?
sodium
That's
chloride,
what
it's still yellow.
It's still high.
Yeah,
Is it as high as the tap?
it's yellow. It has 0 color to it.
Wow.
So we'll test them together.
All right, test them together. Dip. See
Dip,
what,
dip,
see what it comes out
hurrah.
like.
Sorry. That was in my head. Okay. Tap and fridge.
So QA and QC stands for quality assurance, quality control.
Oh. There you go.
Is it QAC though?
QAC.
Yeah, it's QAC and QUAT, Christine.
I was like, that's interesting.
Yeah, it's QAC and QUAT.
1, 2. Tap and fridge. Okay, I gotta keep them nice
Which,
and clean.
if I know our water company, quality control is not on the top of their list.
No, not even close. Not even close. That's not something they do.
Yeah, they're very similar.
So I'm like, they're really close.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sneak them closer. Like
Yeah, they're almost
literally
identical.
The same.
So why the hell do we have a filter?
Like I said, I haven't used it in a while.
If that's the case.
I should change it and see if it makes a difference.
You should. We'll test it again. We'll do a follow-up video.
I don't know if I have a filter.
You do. You said you did.
Yeah. I bought them a
Possibly.
while ago.
Yeah.
Where they are is a whole nother
It's a
question.
whole nother story.
They could be in the house. So I'm gonna say they're the same.
Okay.
The
I
only
would,
thing that would be different maybe is your carbonate. I would say that the tap has more carbonate than your fridge.
bicarbonate or carbonate.
Carbonate.
That's interesting.
Because your tap is like here, your fridge is like there. So 120 to 80.
Slight change.
Everything
Oh,
else
I
is
see
the
that.
same.
Yeah, I can see that.
Also,
Understand.
your alkalinity is a little different,
Hmm.
but not much.
Or maybe the filters we have are just crap.
Could be that too.
Could be that.
I didn't pay a lot for them.
That could be what.
Dad, you probably do too. It hasn't told you, it'll tell you. You guys don't drink that much water.
They drink more bottled water.
Yeah, mom and dad
Drink
need
fridge
to.
water.
I drink fridge water all day long.
All right, let's move on to the next test.
Hold on, I gotta move all these over.
We just lost the camera. I don't know why.
I just what?
We lost the camera for some reason.
Camera down. What the hell is your dog doing?
I don't know.
Rutting around. Hold, please.
Yeah, I don't know why we lost the camera. You want to get the next test set up? I'll look at it.
Yes,
See
you
what
can
it
do
is.
that. I was gonna go do that, but yes, to clean up my table. I made it. It smells weird. It smells weird. That's your odor. Found the odor. Did it give up on life? It's charged, right? Is my power strip on? Doesn't mean anything. So now we're testing nitrate and nitrites. Ow. And sulfates. Didn't we test sulfates in the other one? Nope, I guess not. Okay, 10 strips. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got one. How long do I got to put them in there? 2 seconds. Do not shake off, and then 60 seconds. So I can tap them. I can do them all, and then I'll go back to them. Oh, whoa. Strip down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. I was like, what are we doing? Dip. Dip. He's got to wait 60 seconds so we can dip and come back.
Third camera died. Not sure why.
Dip.
That was interesting. But
2, 3.
that's why we have backup cameras.
Tap. The bubbly tap, it's still bubbly. You realize none of the other ones have gotten bubbles?
The tap water, the bottled water shouldn't.
Ooh, colors are happening. Guess on which ones? Oh, we're not surprised? Not at all. Look, it looks like a paint sample.
It does.
I'm going to paint my room this color, Mom.
All right. So what we test first? Nitrates and nitrites?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nope.
Sulfates.
Yep.
Okay.
No. So nitrates and nitrites.
Okay.
So I was like, why does this only have one on there and those have two? Because I was going to grab it and dip it and I got too excited. Okay. We about a minute in.
Yes.
Okay. Smart water. 0 and 0. Good job. Dasani. 0 and 0. Good job. Fiji. 0 and 0. Good job. Tap water. Not. 0 for nitrites.
Well, that's good.
We're gonna go 25.
25 parts per
Nee,
million? Okay.
we're gonna go 50. We're closer to 50. You want to say 50 over 25? 25 is kind of light. I'm gonna go 50.
Yeah, I'm going to go 50. Show that to the camera and see if they can see it.
Oh. We're gonna go 50.
Yeah, I think you're pretty close to
Pretty close
50.
50. And fridge, the same.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah, so our filter is doing absolutely nothing. So
Nope.
That's good news.
She is totally worthless. Probably. Dang it, now you're gonna make me go look for it tonight, and I don't even know where that dang thing is. Ma.
All right,
I know.
So now we're testing sulfates.
Yep. Wait 100. I like it how they're like, dip it for 5 seconds. Wait 120 seconds. Couldn't you just tell me 2 minutes?
Yeah.
Really?
Well,
Was that
depends,
necessary?
depends where these are made too.
Doesn't tell me that.
How many shows out there that actually test water live on the show?
2, 3, 4, 5. Us.
I've seen a couple YouTube videos on it, but nobody's doing it live. So this is kind of
Sulfate.
cool.
5 seconds. Wait 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's dog water in this. There's a dog hair in the smart water.
You kind of rushed the 4 or 5, you know. You're fine.
Do you want me to do it again?
No.
I was worried about the dog hair. It was going to touch it. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Wow.
That's your Shivi's fur by the. Oh,
What
actually,
does it
might
look
be
like before
Seymour's
you
fur.
dip it?
It's
Okay, so
pink.
it's about the same color when it gets wet. Can't really
she's
see that.
shaking.
That's hard to see. Yeah, can't see that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's the ones that aren't dipped compared to the ones that are. You can kind of see the
Yeah,
difference.
it's a little bit.
Okay.
A little difference.
And our tap water.
Oh
We're
boy.
gonna do them. We're gonna do them together. 1, 2.
The more we do this, the more I don't want to
3,
drink my water again.
4, 5. Yeah, you're just gonna continue drinking coffee. I don't think boiling it makes a difference.
Oh, it does. It burns off some of the contaminants, I'm sure.
It's not bacteria.
No, it's true. You know,
Makes you feel better.
makes me
Our
feel
poor
better.
coffee pot.
Our water is extremely hard here, though. It really is. I mean, it's
What
freaking
compares
everything
with-
turns away.
What do you have? You have calcium.
I know.
We have no like water.
All right, so we're gonna wait 2 minutes, right? 2
Uh-huh.
minutes for that. It's like watching paint dry.
So what
Literally.
is a nitrite compared to a nitrate? Because we have no nitrites, but we do have nitrates.
You should know this. You were a chemistry major.
Yeah, it's a while ago. I haven't used that in a very long time. As soon as somebody says it, I'll be like, yep, oh yeah, that all makes sense again.
Well, I'm assuming the chemical compound was what makes it different, right? ATE versus ITE.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I gotta look it up.
Are you really going to look it up?
Because it's nitrate is the one that's in ours. Nitrate. Chemical compound. It's NO3. Group medicine.
Yeah, I know a lot of people that do that, Christine. They use bottled water for their
Nitrate
coffee.
is a polyatomic ion with the chemical formula NO3. Salts containing this ion are called nitrates, which is what so it's more salt.
Yeah.
Great. Nitrates are common components of fertilizers and explosives.
Beautiful. It's in our
Use
water.
our water to blow stuff up.
That's awesome. Probably not. Probably not. You only got like, what, 20 parts per million?
Yeah, it
I think
wasn't
it was.
that many. I was really hoping to be more.
Or 50 parts per million.
Okay,
what did you say?
sulfates.
All right. Has it
Can I
been-
test? Oh, I really want to test my bubbly water, but then I want to drink it afterwards. Okay.
There's really not a big difference between them.
No, not terribly, but there's not a big difference between these. So, smart water. I'm going to say 250, which is okay. Again, Dasani 250,
That's
okay.
same.
Fiji 250, okay. Yeah, he's not.
He's a little bit different, though. The Fiji looks a little bit different.
He does.
Looks a little bit lighter.
But he's
doesn't
not
he? Or-
orange. He's not orange yet. So I'm going to say 250, between 250 and 500. He's a little more orangey.
Okay.
Same thing for the tap water. He's a little more orangey. The fridge is 250. So we're taking out our sulfates in our fridge filter.
Okay.
Dad, oh my God. This is
What?
not for you to get all worried about. Your stuff is fine.
No, he's just saying he uses the refrigerator water to make
And
his
now
coffee.
he wants to use bottled water.
No, that's not what he's saying.
That's what he said.
Not what he's saying.
But I think I will change to bottle.
It probably tastes better, honestly. Probably tastes better with
I'm sure it
bottled
would.
water.
Okay. So what did we learn?
We learned that we need a new filter for our fridge. That's definitely what we
Well, I'm
learned.
going to test it afterwards and see if it's any better. I don't know if it's going to be.
I'd be curious. We'll have to do a follow up with that
Well, you want to know what? If it doesn't make it any difference, I'm not spending $50 on
on a filter.
filters anymore.
Hmm.
If it ain't doing nothing. Dang it, I'm going to have to buy a whole water thing.
Buy an RO system.
Why do we do this?
You have to buy an RO system for it.
Now I'm going to do it like the Ragnuts do with the sand and the charcoal. And did you see that? That was cool.
No, I didn't see that.
We should do it and test it.
All right. Fact number 2 for tonight. We produced 400 million tons of plastic waste per year.
How many bottles did we do our first pack?
50 billion. 400 million. This is just plastic waste, not just bottles, though.
That's impressive, though, because we're selling how many?
It's not impressive.
That's impressive. How many water bottles are we selling? 50 billion
per year.
and only 400 million are going into the landfill. That's great. Where are the rest going?
Right? In the ocean.
Yep.
Everywhere else.
All the stuff that we can't.
Fact
find.
number 3, CDC estimates that each year 1 in 44 people get sick from waterborne diseases in the United States. 1 in 44.
Ew.
So take that to the bank, folks.
Out of 44 people that I know, ew.
So what is our conclusion in this? Our conclusion
water is
is
gross.
Our water's gross. And other than the microplastics and the
The
nanoplastics,
strips smell
bottled
funny.
water seems to be the way to go. But, you know,
The strips
um,
smell funny.
I know I don't want to smell it. But so I think, you know, we now switch to these aluminum cans, which I'm sure they'll find
But-
something. We'll probably find
but
metal in your water now.
we
or
don't
something, shards of
Continue to
metal.
drink those. We fill them up.
That's right. We refill them. Yeah, exactly.
So what's the point?
So we're drinking the good water first, and we're putting our
The gross
our
water
nasty
in it.
water
That's awesome.
afterwards. So that's good.
great.
So
Word.
that was kind of cool. I wanted to test our water. Now I
don't
got the
know if
results.
Cool is the word I would use right
No,
now.
it was fun to do that though. It was neat.
Yeah, fun, sure. Terrifying is another word I would use.
Yeah, probably. Oh well, it is what it is. We now know. We're
Can I
educated
forget
now.
about it?
We're
I
more
really
educated
wanna
now.
know.
All right, guys, let's go
Oh,
do
I'm
it for
just
our
gonna
show.
Think about it. God.
That's going to do it for our show tonight. Hope you guys learned something or maybe took something away from this.
Don't drink water.
I know we sure did.
Drink more whiskey. Oh my God, we got to test the whiskey.
No, we're not testing whiskey.
Because it could be bad. And it could be terrible.
I'm not testing whiskey.
Don't test the whiskey.
All right, everybody. Have a great weekend. Have a happy Labor Day on Monday. Hope everybody has a good day off. And
So excited.
we'll see you back here next Thursday.
With something less terrifying,
And
hopefully.
probably be drinking beer instead of water. So
Yeah, maybe whiskey instead. Does whiskey kill the stuff that's in there?
I don't know. It's another research.
You should do that as a show. It makes you feel better.
All right, guys. We'll talk to
Do
you
a shot
soon.
of whiskey and you drink a bottle of water.
There you go.
Bye.
Bye.